Today date is 28th May 2020. If I am asking when this lockdown will get over, then you will say maybe in July, or some of you will say maybe in September. You people are doing guesswork here. So you have used the word maybe. Some of you will say chances are there. Some of you will say, ma'am, I doubt that it won't open in July. Whenever we are using the word maybe, chances, doubt, or likely, it means we are talking about probability. So today's topic is probability. Let me tell you about the brief history about the probability. In 17th century, there were two mathematicians, and they were French mathematicians. French mathematician, sorry, and they were Pascal and Fermat. Actually, these were the two mathematicians who laid the foundation of science of probability. Fine. Now we will start chapter, and we all know in probability the definition is the measurement of uncertainty. When you are not certain, it means we are talking about probability. Chances or doubt, as I have said. So write down in your copies the numerical measure of uncertainty is called probability. And it is similar to our grade 8th, and if when we are in grade 10th, the probability is same till grade 10th, but it differs in grade 11th and 12th. You should know that the probability range is 0 less than equals to p less than equals to 1. इट मीन्स पी की वैल्यू प्रोबेबिलिटी हमारी ज़ीरो भी हो सकती है, 1 भी हो सकती है, बट इट शुड लाई बिटवीन 0 एंड 1. It cannot be in the form of negative, and it cannot be greater than 1. So in this book we are going to discuss about experimental probability. Experimental probability means we are doing some experiment, and then after doing experiment, when we are getting some result, that is known as experimental probability. And a few things you have to remember in probability. That total outcome is also known as sample space. Total outcome is known as sample space. And here event is not nothing, it's just only a part of total outcome. Event is a part of total outcome. As we know, the probability lies between 0 and 1. So whenever you are sure of anything, If today is 28th May and we know tomorrow it is going to be 29th May and we are 100% sure, that become your sure event. And the probability would be always 1. And impossible event means in tossing a dice, if I am asking find the probability of getting a number 8 and it's not possible to get number 8 in tossing a dice, then the probability would be 0. And you have to always remember that probability of any happening event and probability of not happening event is always equals to 1. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपके पास सिर्फ एक ही इवेंट होगा. लाइक इन योर क्लास, इफ़ आई एम टेकिंग द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हिंदी प्लस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ संस्कृत प्लस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ स्पेनिश प्लस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ जर्मन. As in our school there are 100 students and they are dividing among these 4, so the probability it would be always equals to 1. Okay, but whenever you are doing questions of NCERT, you have to remember formula, and the formula is same as we have done in grade 8, and the formula was probability equals to probability is equals to favorable outcome upon total outcome. Suppose I am taking an example, and so these are the main points which you have to remember in doing questions. That if the probability of winning match, you can take football match, is 0.7, and then they are asking what is the probability of losing. Of losing, sorry, if they are asking this, so you have to write down that we are assuming solution E as winning match, and the probability is given 0.7, and they are asking losing, it means not winning. So I have to write down probability of E, and the probability of not E is equals to 1. Substitute here 0.7 and probability of not E equals to 1. After simplification, you are getting probability of not E is equals to 1 minus 0.7, and it is 0.3. So whenever you have to find out the probability of winning or losing, you have to apply this formula of losing and winning is always equals to 1. Suppose if I am tossing a dice, write down next question. A dice is tossed. and they are asking find the probability of getting prime number. Then you will write down, first always mention total outcome, one, two, three, 4, 5 and 6, and then mention prime number. Whatever in the question they are asking, if they are asking prime number, assume that as E. E means even, and we all know prime numbers are those numbers which has only two factors. So it is 2, 3 and 5. As I have assumed this as E, then I will write down probability of V. It is favorable outcome upon total outcome. And we all know favorable are 3 and total are 6. So my answer is half. जो भी आपको निकालना होता है वो न्यूमरेटर में, अपॉन में हमेशा टोटल आउटकम. थैंक यू.